Hey everybody. Hey everybody. So I finally made it over here. Sorry it's about 20 minutes late. And when a couple people gets on here, I'm going to cam up because I'm going to show y'all something new that I'm going to do for my boutique. And I think it's a really cute idea. And then we're going to get into a couple little topics that is necessary that I want to discuss. So if you see that little red live button up there, that means you are catching me live. If you don't see that little red live button, that means you're watching the replay. You can still leave comments on replays and all that good stuff because I will see them and I try to respond to all of them as long as I see them. So I hope that everybody has had a great Thursday. And I kept thinking today was Friday. I thought tomorrow was Saturday, but tomorrow's Friday. Okay, first off, let me go into the kitchen. I want to show y'all something new that I'm going to do for my boutique, and then we're going to start with the topic that I want to discuss. I need to get me a drink, anyways. Okay, let me get up here. Huh? So, anyways, let me get up here and turn the light on. Everybody done went to bed. Well, pretty much laying in bed or whatnot. Okay, so I got this tumbler today, right? I got this tumbler, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glitter all over it. So it's a silver tumbler right now. This is one of the projects we're going to do on Facebook tomorrow. And we got some beautiful green glitter to put on it. We've got this beautiful purple, some silver, and I even have a white. And I have a pink over there at my house, at the other house, the old house that I used to live in. And what I'm going to do, hang on, I'll show you all real quick. And then we'll get into some other topics. But I wanted to show y'all this first. So, what I'm going to do with it, ooh, that's bright. Okay. What I'm going to do with it, and I've seen people doing this, is you take it and you put your glue, epoxy, whatever, down through here. Then you sprinkle the glitter on it. Or you could do it, like around like this. But I feel like everybody does that. And I might do that with some of them. But on this specific one, I'm going to go sideways with the colors. So one color will be here, the one color will be here and here, and it'll be like that all the way around. Then to hold the glitter on, you go back over it with a nice little clear coat and it won't come off. So we're going to do that tomorrow outside. And then I have a table that I'm going to redo. And the table is wooden and it needs redone bad, really, really bad. So I'm going to spray paint it this color right here. It's a beautiful teal color right here. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, girl. And then I have a clear gloss to go over top of it right here, of course. And it's going to be so easy to do it that way. But I cannot wait to do this tumbler. Cannot wait. And if this tumbler goes right and turns out the right way that I want it to, then I'm going to be doing a bunch more of them. And on some of them, I will use my Cricut machine and put like something up the side or something around it or pictures around it, like maybe butterflies or flowers or something, and then do the glitter in between. So it'll be my own little thing that I'm doing. But I had to take my son to Walmart tonight because he had to get him some tank tops, and I got this stuff. because I have these eyebrows and they grow out so fast. I feel like I pluck them all the time. And this is supposed to be a gel, an eyebrow gel. Let's just see. That holds it down in place. Even though I'm going to be taking my makeup off here in a minute. Let's just try. But it's supposed to hold them down in place. Ooh, that makes it look better too. Yes. Oh my gosh. And this is by e.l.f. I literally paid $3 for this. And I got these two little body washes. I have one of the yes, I love that. Oh my gosh. If it really holds them down in place, because my eyebrows are very wild and they like to do what they want to do. And I just redone them today. So they look a lot better. Then I'm gonna be so happy. But I also got this body wash. They were like $3 a piece, but it's a good body wash. It's native coconut and vanilla. I don't know if y'all have ever used it, but if you haven't, use some. I have the deodorant to it as well. Smells so good. So good. And somebody asked me earlier in my comments if I'm going to start doing whipped soaps. Yes, I am. Here within the next month, I will be doing some whipped soaps. So no fear, whipped soaps are coming. I know that everybody loves whipped soaps. Whipped soaps are a huge thing right now. The next soap that I'm going to make, and I was going to make it tonight, but I'm wore out. This is unrefined cocoa butter, and I was going to scent it until I opened it, and it comes in chunks like this. It already smells like dark chocolate. So I don't need to scent it with anything, because if I do, it's just going to combine with this scent and really not have a good smell. But it already smells like dark chocolate. So that's the next one I'm going to make. And I'm going to put a little bit of shea butter in it, but not much, because I like cocoa butter with shea butter. But with this cocoa butter, this is the darker cocoa butter, I don't need to put a whole lot of shea butter. And we'll put very little in it and see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to calm down now, and we are going to talk about a couple of things. Okay. So, anyways, all right. I want to let everybody on here know I don't understand. Okay, we're living in 2024. I don't feel like the race card should ever be brought up, ever. And it gets brought up whether they're trolling me or whatever. I still never think that that's okay to do, because I love everybody for who you are. So please don't ever listen to nobody if you see somebody saying that about me, because people says it about me all the time, and it's really not okay. I love everybody for who they are. I just love people in general. And living in 2024, nobody should bring that card up anymore. And stop trying to put jackets on people that doesn't fit. Like, literally. That is a jacket that absolutely does not fit me. So you don't need to be bringing it up, you know? I mean, I have been called so many names that I could have said a lot of stuff back, but I don't. And you know why? Because that's not my character. That's not the person that I am. Now, do I troll some people back sometimes? Yes, I'm back. Dropped my phone. It's okay. It's okay, Miss Brenda. You're good. Um, but anyway, so that card gets dropped on me all the time, and it shouldn't, because that is not who I am. Hold on, y'all. That is not who I am at all. And it's never okay to use that card on somebody. And it's really you that is feeling that type of way. Because the people calls me that R word and uses the race card against me is the ones that is saying all kinds of stuff to me. And I could say a lot of stuff back, but I don't because, like I said, that's not my character. That's not who I am. So we're going to clear the air with that right now. Like, stop trying to put jackets on people that don't fit. Now, that is never okay to do. I don't care, trolling people, whatever. You still don't, you try to, use that kind of card against somebody, and it gets used on me daily, and I'll never understand why. And it never did before. Like, nobody used to ever say anything like that, and nobody says anything like that on my page. So it is, I guess, just a part of the way that they're trolling. But also, I feel like they are the ones that feel that type of way about me. Or not even me, but, my skin color people or whatever. Because, honey, I don't feel that way about you. I love everybody in the world. I love people for who they are. And that is trying to define my character. And no, we're not going to, we're not going to do no defamation of character on me like that, because that's just not cool. That's not even real. It's not even realistic, honey. So you just don't do things like that. You don't say things like that about people whenever it's not true. And if it was true, hey, it'd be different, but it's not. And another thing I wanted to say, whenever I start doing my podcasting, because I got to order my little microphone, right? So it'll be a couple more weeks before I can order my microphone. And then I'll be able to start doing my podcasting. I was going to start off with telling my story first, but I don't think I'm going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because my story, where podcasts are an hour long a piece, my story is going to take up a lot of episodes, right? Because I have a long story, because I am going to start from the time that I was born all the way up till now, from my childhood, during school, middle school, high school, and I'm going to tell the truth and be real about every single little detail about it. And I'm going to wait to do that. I'm going to do some other podcasts first, and I'm going to wait till I get to a certain amount. Whenever I get to about 800. Whenever I get to 800 subscribers, because subscribing is free to do, then I will tell my entire story. Because I've never fully told my entire story. Yes, I've told bits and pieces of it, but I've never told the whole story. So I'm going to wait, till I get about 800 followers or subscribers. And all you got to do to subscribe over here, it's always free to subscribe. It's just touch that little bell and you are subscribed. And it is free to do. And then you can turn on like your notifications whenever you want to get a notification, whenever I'm live and all of that. Now, I really do want y'all to inbox me either on my Shauna Jenkins page or on my Shauna Story page on Facebook, and give me some topics that y'all would like me to do podcasting on. And like I said, we are going to do our podcasting a different way. Now, will I be dropping some videos here and there? Yes. Like what I will do, say if I'm having a special guest on or something like that, then I'll drop a video And I'll be like, hey, we're going to have a special guest, and this is going to be the special guest. And we'll drop videos like that. So, and then I'm going to drop, other types of videos as well. But anytime that I'm over here, I'm usually right here like this, going to be using StreamYard most of the time. But there's going to be times that I won't be using StreamYard. So anytime that I'm using StreamYard, like I am now, anybody is allowed to come up here. The only requirement is before you actually get up here, yes, you have to show me your face to show me that you're a real person. And then you can turn the camera back off and boom, you're up here. You don't have to show anybody else your face, just me. So if there's people that really, have something to say about me or whatever, come up here and say it right here, over here on this platform, whenever I'm using StreamYard. And I say that every time. And we're on StreamYard tonight. And I announced it that I would be here. And I'm even going to go in here and be talking to y'all while I'm doing my skincare routine real quick. I am going to stay calmed down while I'm doing it. But I am going to cam back up for 1 second and show y'all. We've got to play with these, y'all. We've got to start playing with these water liners as well. I really like these, but these are not waterproof. They make some that is waterproof, but they're really expensive. So I have to wait until I get my new clients and I go back to my full-time job before I get the waterproof ones, because the waterproof ones are, they're quite a bit more. But those will work for now, just to play around with and do different little things and silly little looks. And maybe Charlene will even do a look with it. Who knows? But y'all know, Charlene, I wonder if I should ever bring Charlene to YouTube. That's a good thing. I might have to bring Charlene over to YouTube too sometime. She would be a lot of fun over here. I would love to bring Charlene on YouTube and let everybody come up, because over here, you're not going to get blocked unless you go too far. Yes, the people in the back need to come up. Yes, come on up. Come on up. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? They're never here, Miss Brenda. They're here, and then they watch the replays. But as far as coming up, they're never going to do it. And see what I'm saying? Why? Because they would have to show their face. Oh, before I do my skincare, I do want to show y'all this. Bath and Body Works had a huge sale going on. And I got this Sweetheart Cherry. It's the body spray and it is the lotion. It smells amazing. Is it leaking? The top of it is leaking or something. Hold on, y'all. But, oh my goodness. Yes, the top of it is leaking. I dropped it in the store yesterday and they didn't have but this one and one more. So I went ahead and got them both. But this smells amazing. It's so good. So good. And I don't know if y'all have tried it, but if y'all haven't, it smells so good. I might drop my phone. Yes, the people in the back need to come up. That's right, Miss Brenda. Tell them to come on up, Miss Brenda. Tell them I'm a bear. But anyways, I accidentally had clicked on that. I was wondering what had happened. But anyways, yeah, so I feel like people, honestly, y'all don't have a problem with me. Y'all just like to troll me. And I'm learning that, I guess. I don't know. But even when you're trolling me, don't say fake stuff. Don't pull out the card on me that I'm this or that, because you don't know me in real life. Now, my followers that's been following me for a long time, they know exactly who I am. And as I said earlier, um, somebody was also saying that they went, I guess, and paid to get on my OnlyFans, and that they have my OnlyFans and it's going around. Well, if anybody ever sees it or whatever, let me know. Send it to my inbox, whatever, because that right there is a huge no no. You cannot be doing that. And that is absolutely something that you can get your own self in trouble for. Like, why would you want to pay to go on somebody's I'm not even on there anymore, by the way. Like, yeah, I have old content on there, but I've not been utilizing my OnlyFans at all. Um, and I've actually been thinking about changing it over and making it like a different kind of page and using it like I don't know, maybe for like my podcasting stuff and all that, like for certain podcasts to talk about certain things. Because see, on OnlyFans, hang on, y'all, you can say anything and everything that you want to, and you're never going to get in trouble over there. So I might do that. I might go and just erase all of the content that's on there right now, clean it up, change the name of it, because I already know what I want my podcast name to be. And it's a really, really cute name. And in my Shauna Supporter Babe group on Facebook, I'm going to ask my girls if they think that it's a cute name for a podcast, because I do. I think it's a really cute podcast name. So this page will remain Shauna's Story, but whenever I'm podcasting, the podcast name will pop up. And then if I go clean and take off everything from that OnlyFans page and do certain podcasting over there, I would charge like at least $10 a month, because it would be well worth it, because you would get at least 2 to 3 podcasts a week. And even if I'm not podcasting over there and say I'm doing a podcasting here, I will drop what I'm going to talk about first over in the OnlyFans. So I think that's what I might do with that page, because yeah, I didn't mind, like, I liked doing the OnlyFans, but I didn't at the same time because of certain reasons that I have for myself. Now I was doing good and I was ranking up, and at one time I was in the top 42%. And if I would have kept going, I could have, been a lot further by now. But it is so much self promotion. Glamour and Grace will say, "Hey Stephanie, hey girl." Like, there's just so much promotion with the self promotion with the OnlyFans. Like, they don't help promote you, not one bit. You have to promote yourself all over the place. And you would think with them, taking some money out, because they take quite a bit out. That's why I would have to charge the $10 a month, for the podcasting, because it would be certain special podcasts that I would do over there. And then y'all would get to know the topic. And if I was having a special guest or whatever on YouTube or over there first, if you were on the OnlyFans for the podcast thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it, is just clean it up, take everything off that page and rename it to my podcast show that I want to do and go from there. I just really, like I said, I liked it. and I was doing really well with it. And I could have been doing even better by now if I would have just kept being consistent with it. But yeah, a lot of self promotion, but I was getting out there. I do have to say, I was. And people were coming over. They were loving what they seen, everything, all the good stuff. But then you have people like the ones in the back that like to go over there and screen record your content and then send it around for the world to see for free. Oh no, that's not what we're going to do. So anybody that watches this on replay that don't like me, if you ever, if I ever catch you up that you have been on my OnlyFans just to screen record and show the world, you can get in big time trouble for that. There is a law for that, and it is called revenge porn. Y'all know what I'm saying? And you absolutely can get sued, go to jail, a bunch of different things for that. So, I don't go around getting people in trouble or anything, but that's one thing, yeah, that I definitely would get you in trouble for. So nobody ever, never needs to try me on that. As they said that they already have my content and all this and that. Okay. Well, if anybody ever sees it, send it to me, please, because I'm gonna need it. But that's just things that I would never do to anybody either. I was signed up to somebody's OnlyFans one time to support that person. And did I ever even think about going and, showing her stuff to other people? No. And not only because you can get in trouble for it, but simply because of just being a good human in general. I would never do nobody that way. Like, that's not something that you do. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's not funny. You don't ever do anybody that way. But I don't know if any of y'all have Bigo, but if y'all have Bigo, I'm going to start going live on Bigo as well. And I will be doing an interview on Bigo with Lotto. He is the one that runs Room 21. I don't know when he's going to be setting all that up and stuff, but he is going to interview me. And y'all know me, whatever questions that he asks, I'm going to answer them 100% because that's who I am as a person. And I know that my story of getting sober, there's people out there in this world today that still says I'm not sober, this and that, blah, blah, blah. No, whatever. Think what you want, but I know that I am. And I'm proud of myself for that. And it's wild that some of you all really want to try and take stuff from the internet and use it in somebody's real life, because somebody was even talking about calling some people on me earlier. So I went ahead and I took a screenshot of it and I said, go ahead and try me, because there is a new law that if you call the people on somebody and you make false allegations against that person, because see, none of the people that is saying this type of stuff know me in real life. So if you would ever go and try to use that against me and try to call anybody on me, honey, number one, you're going to look ridiculous. Number two, you are going to be held accountable. And I will definitely hold you accountable. It's the people that don't know you in real life that talk about you the most. Isn't that something? And then for the people that support me, there's people that really like me, but there's scared to support me right now because of what people say. Well, who cares what people says? That's what the people want. That's what they want. Don't give them their way. And some people do, some people don't. Like, and I see it 100%. I see it. I see the people that supports me every single day, and they don't care what anybody thinks because they know who I am as a person. That's why I always say, before you go judging anybody or whatever, make sure that you go and you check that person out. Watch a few of their live videos, check out their page for yourself a little bit before you go judging other people. Because I don't believe in just getting on. Sorry, I'm taking my makeup off, y'all. I don't believe in just getting on the follow train and doing what everybody else does. Oh, we don't like her today. Okay, well, I'm going to get on that train and I'm not going to like her either. No. If I like somebody, I like that person. If I don't like that person, guess what? I scroll on by. I just scroll on by. But it's okay because I was told, this is one thing I will tell you, that I was taught while I was in that promoship, is that you got to be built really, really tough to be live on social media and all that every single day, because people are going to come for you. People are going to talk about you. People are going to say things are not true about you. They're going to judge you in every single way possible. And it's the truth, because I'm starting to go through it now more than ever. But hey, it's okay, because I know who I am as a person, and God knows who I am as a person, and that's truly all that matters. Now, I give back on my page for the ones that watch me on YouTube, and maybe you have found me through YouTube. Come on over to Shana Story on Facebook as well. Because for every milestone we hit, like for every 1,000 people that come and follow my Facebook page, I give back monetary and out of my boutique. Plus, I just show who I am authentically. I create content. I bring Charlene to the show. Charlene's been around for about 2 years now. It's my little cousin from Alabama, and she likes to have a little fun. Oh, she's getting ready to come in too. She's going to have some real good fun. And I'm going to announce it the day that Charlene is live on Facebook. Actually, I'm going to let her announce it. I'm going to let Charlene announce it, that she's going to be live over here on YouTube as well, and that the people need to come up and talk to Charlene. But I can't wait. I cannot wait. Couple more weeks, y'all. Couple more weeks, and we'll get the podcast rolling over here. But if there's like stories that y'all have heard, that y'all have watched, whatever, documentaries, anything, and y'all want me to talk about it on a podcast and give my feedback on it and how I feel about it and this and that, let me know so I can go ahead and be, looking into it, looking into that person, whatever, studying it, and have it all ready, because in the next couple weeks, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up some stuff, and some people to do some podcasting on, and whenever it's time, and that'll give me time to get everything, off of the OnlyFans page, because OnlyFans is not only made for those purposes. OnlyFans is made for doing workouts, for doing a bunch of different things, for podcasting, everything. Like, I know a lot of people that do podcasting on OnlyFans, and there's certain ones of my podcasting that will be on the OnlyFans. And then, like, like I said, if you want to get the tea on the podcast show that we're going to be doing, I want to do at least 3 to 4 podcasts a week right here on YouTube. And, the times that we're not doing it on here and we're doing it on the OnlyFans, that's because, it's more adult stuff, definitely, that we're talking about. Although I talk about, this is adult stuff we're talking about now too, but not like we're going to get into whenever I create the OnlyFans. I mean, the podcast, and it's on OnlyFans as well. So in the 2 weeks, that'll give me time, like I said, to get all of the other content that I had created off of the OnlyFans and make it a whole brand new page. And yeah, it'll be about $10 a month, but you'll get exclusive content and all that stuff, for the podcasting, and then special podcast events. So it's all going to come together. But yes, I know exactly what I'm going to name my podcast show. And I cannot wait to reveal that with you all as well. Because it's a really, really cute and catchy name. And if y'all know me, y'all know that I love tie-dye. I love butterflies. My signature color is pink. I love flowers. So, and one of those little hints is part of what my podcast show is going to be called. And I just can't wait to reveal that to you all. But I really do want y'all to send me some stuff in my inbox that y'all would like for me to talk about on the podcast show. And I'm going to be looking up stuff as well. Like, even like, say, old cases, maybe old mysteries that never got resolved or whatever. Just different things, and we can give our take on it, because I'm going to be doing live podcasting. So y'all will be able to give your feedback while I'm sitting there doing the podcast show. So that's going to be amazing. I have to go to bed. Okay, Stephanie, you have a great night, girl. But yeah, that's going to be really, really good, and it's also going to be a lot of fun. And then once we get to 800 subscribers, then I'll start the episodes of telling my story. Even, like from birth up to today. But my life is good. I love my life in real life. And I love to share that with you all. And I share it every day on Facebook. And the people that find me here on YouTube, I want you to know that just as well. I am a very true and authentic person. And I want to utilize this platform for a lot of podcasting. And then, of course, we can be a little bit more open over here and don't have to watch so much as to what we say over here as we do on Facebook. Even though, my mouth isn't too reckless. It can get reckless sometimes. If anybody, you bring up my kids and you talk about my kids, yeah, I'm going to get real reckless, which is something that no adult should ever do. Like, as adults, we should know better. You should know better than to talk about anybody's children. That is just so disrespectful to anyone. And yeah, I've been through addiction. And so what about it? I have a testimony and I have a story to tell, and I'm going to continue to share it with the world, because you know what? There may be 15 to 20 people that don't like me, that want to troll me, that want to talk about me. But do you know how many other thousands of people that has been like, hey, I've been through the same thing. I'm glad you're not judgmental, all the things. And it's amazing. Like, I can touch so many more lives by sitting there and telling my story and talking about addiction and talking about what I've been through and talking about what I'm still going through with family members, um, because it's the truth and it's sad situations, but it's at least I got out, and I'm glad that I got out. I got out right in the nick of time, right before everything got really, really bad. And I thank God every day that He brought me out of that pit, because that was a horrible, horrible time in my life. And yes, it took me many years to get sober. And yes, um, it took me a lot of courage to come up out of it. And it also took wanting to do it. And it gets real old whenever people sitting there saying, "Oh, you're not sober, isn't that, da, da, da." Well, honey, you don't know me in real life, because if you did, you would see and you would know the changes in me. And before I go to bed, I'm going to take some pictures and I'm going to make a little short video. And I'm going to do a little voiceover, and I'm going to do some before and after pictures, before I got sober, then after. It might take me a minute because I got to scroll way, way, way down and find them. But I know that I do have some. And I know where I come from. And it is what it is. But nobody should throw that up in anybody's face every single day. It gets old. So, I'm doing just fine. And staying on my page, saying to myself, is what I am going to start doing from here on out. Yes, I am going to do the interview with Lotto. I think he is very positive and he's a good person. And I really like watching him on Bigo. And I'm going to start going on Bigo as well. And that's just another platform, that I can do my testimony on and help other people and do different things on there as well. And I think it's kind of like a little fun platform, maybe. I don't know. I'm just now new to it, so I'm just now getting to know it. Hey, Carrie, how are you, love? But if y'all have Bigo, y'all can find me there as well on Shauna's story. I have made some videos, but I have not went live over there yet. So I might do my get ready with me on Bigo tomorrow. We shall see. I think I need to, just to get the feel of Bigo and see how it is. But this platform, I really, really want to utilize it, for good purposes and the podcasting. And like I said, please do not forget, I would love for you all to send me in my inboxes any topics that you would like for me to talk about on my podcast show. We got 2 weeks, and then I'm going to start doing my podcasting. And if you want to go back and y'all want to watch this replay, feel free to, because I talk about everything and how I'm also going to turn my OnlyFans page around and make it part of my podcasting as well. And I could, like I said, if I wanted to start up my OnlyFans again, I could, but I don't want to. It was something I tried. It was something I did like doing as far as pictures, the videos, things like that, going live. I don't know. I just didn't really feel too comfortable as far as going live there. But videos and pictures, I didn't mind. And I was moving up. I was in the top 42%, which may not be a lot to some people, but it was a lot to me. And I was making a little bit of decent money over there at that time. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's just not for me specifically. It's something I tried. And if it was just videos and pictures, I probably, would still be doing it, still, be making my money, whatever. But I gave that up. I'm going to turn that all around. I'm going to change everything, and I'm going to utilize my OnlyFans page for a totally different reason, because OnlyFans, like I said, it's not only for porn. It is for different purposes as well. There's people that goes on there and they do workout videos and all kinds of things on there. So there's a lot of different things that I can use my OnlyFans page for, but I'm not going to be using it for the other purposes anymore. And what I said earlier, because people want to go and screen record as well and then send it around, which is very illegal. That's another one of the reasons too. Like, it is a safe space, but I can't do anything about it unless I get sent the video. You know what I mean? So, just don't do people like that. If you go and you subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans, and if they are, doing corn stuff on there, don't screen record it, because number one, you're not supposed to, and it's just very disrespectful to that person. Hey, people has to make their money one way or another. People has made millions of dollars by doing that. If I would have been consistent as I was being on it, I could have done made at least probably up to $5,000 by now, at least. But I stopped doing it. It's just, I knew it wasn't it wasn't a passion of mine. That's not what I wanted to do. But do I want to utilize my OnlyFans page and turn it around and make it something different and do something different with it? Yes. But it's just not something that I want to do as far as, the corn stuff anymore. And I had bought all kinds of cute little outfits that I haven't even wore yet or anything to do. But I'm good. It's okay. Now, if somebody come in my inbox and offered me a few $100s to do some videos for them, would I accept that offer? Hey, I might accept that offer. And I'm going to be truthful and I ain't going to lie. I am being very truthful. For a few $100s, probably would. But as far as, doing it every day and like making a career out of the OnlyFans and stuff for those purposes, no, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to switch the page around, rebrand it, rename it, everything. And I think that I can rename it. Pretty sure that I can. I think I can do that. I'm going to look more into it. But I have 2 weeks before we start doing the podcasting and all of that. So that gives me plenty of time to go clean up that page, take all my videos, all my pictures off of there, rebrand it, rename it, all of that stuff. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it's going to go along with part of my podcasting. There's certain podcast shows that will have to be on the OnlyFans because we're going to be talking about even more adult, mature things. And, and I'm going to be very honest whenever I do a podcast about myself and why did I ever start doing OnlyFans. I'm be honest about it and I'm be truthful because, it's going to help somebody else out in the long run. But the more mature stuff that we talk about on podcast shows, I will have to do an OnlyFans. Plus, over there, I'm going to post, like, if I'm having special guests or whatever, a couple days before the podcast, I'm going to announce it over there on the OnlyFans, who the special guest is and all that good stuff. So it's going to be utilized for something good. And most of my podcasting, though, is going to be right here on YouTube. And we're going to do it in real live time. Now, yeah, I'll be doing some videos. I'll still make videos, post videos over here and stuff. But as far as, like I said, the podcasting, I want to do mine in a different way. And I want to do it live like how we're live right now. This is how I want to do my podcasting. That way, y'all can give y'all's feedback to me while we're doing the podcast show. And yes, please inbox me if y'all would love to for me to do a podcast on a topic that you want me to do. Let me know. That way I can go research it, and really look into it and, have my show ready to roll. So that's going to be pretty cool. But I'm also going to be looking into some things as well. And whenever we get to 800 subscribers over here, then that's when I'm going to start the episodes on my own life and what I've been through, my addiction, through men, through why I have PTSD, all the things from birth up to now. And I'm not going to hold back because I don't care who tries to say whatever they want to say about me. I know that my story is going to help a lot of people and touch a lot of people whenever I do start my episodes of my own life. And not all of it's pretty, not all of it's cute, of course, because yes, I lived a rough life and I did things I'm not proud of. And I am going to tell the things that I did I'm not proud of. But it is what it is. And it's all in the past, but it made me who I am today. And sometimes, some of us have to go down a different path in life. Not everybody is going to walk that perfect straight line in life. And I didn't. And I really feel like I was meant maybe to go down that dark road. That way I could share my life and what I've been through and the struggles with the world, because I have a voice that I'm not ashamed to tell what I've done in my past. I'm not ashamed to sit there and say, hey, I did this. So if you're doing it right now, or if you have done it, honey, see, there's a bunch of us that has as well. Just some of us don't hide it. Some of us will tell you what we've done. And I want to help people. And I want to let people know I will never judge you. I will never look at you differently for anything that you've ever done in your past, because that's exactly what it is your past. And, I know that whenever I start telling my story, a lot of people will be able to identify with me as well. And we can come together as a community just as well as we have on Facebook. So I'm proud to say that, yes, I will be starting my own kind of different little podcast show here in a couple of weeks. And I cannot wait to reveal the name of it. Tomorrow, I'm going to reveal the name of it in my supporter group on Facebook. And I want to get their feedback on it. And I think it's a really, really cute name. And it's something different, but it also fits me and suits who I am. Just checking this page on my feed. Dessa Love, hey, how are you? I'm Shauna Story. And here in a couple weeks, I'm going to be starting a podcasting show over here. And I'm also a boutique owner. I am on Facebook as well, and Bigo, anywhere you can find me on Shauna Story. Thank you for tuning in. And if there's any topics that y'all want me to, and the way I'm going to do my podcasting, Dessa, is going to be different. You know how people always edit they make it videos. They edit them. They never do them live, all that stuff. Well, I'm going to do my podcasting live in real time. That way y'all can give me y'all's feedback and we can sit here and communicate just like we are while I'm doing the podcast show. And it'll last for 1 hour every single time. because that's, a normal podcast. And if we run into overtime, that's fine too. But there may be, episodes of a certain topic that might go on for a day or two. Like whenever I start telling my life story, oh, that's going to be a few episodes, honey, a few. And I just want to share that with the world. Um, Plus, I want to do a lot of other things over here as well. I make soaps. I'm a boutique owner. I make wax melts, bakery style. I do a lot of different things. And I never knew that I had the talent in me until I got sober. I didn't. Like, I never knew. I knew I was talented in some ways, but until I got sober 6 years ago, I really started seeing my talent. And I have neuropathy in my hands, right? So if anybody deals with neuropathy or you have neuropathy, you know how bad it hurts your hands. I used to make wreaths and they were beautiful, beautiful wreaths. And I sold so many wreaths. Well, I found a new way and I had to quit making the wreaths because my neuropathy just wasn't, it's not getting no better. It's never going to get better. It's going to get worse. So there's certain days my hands hurt worse than others, right? I found a new way that I can make beautiful wreaths and it's going to be a lot easier on my hands. So I cannot wait to start making those as well. And tomorrow on Facebook, we're going to be making our first glitter tumbler. I'm excited about that. And we are going to be redoing a table. Can't wait to do that. So y'all tune in over on Facebook on Shauna's story. I have like 3,000 and some followers. You will see me. And yeah, it's really good community over there that I have. I love to I keep my community or try to, of course you're going to have people to come in that's going to troll you or whatever, but I have a really great community of a bunch of wonderful, strong women over there. And we all come together. We all support each other and we are like a family over there. And it's truly amazing. And I love that page and I love my following and I'm getting, started over here. And I already, a lot of the people from Facebook is following me over here as well. But I'm, hoping to meet tons of new people from YouTube as well. And yes, please inbox me if you have any ideas for a podcast show that you would like for me to talk about. Because like we're doing it in real time. So you get to give your feedback. It's going to be so fun. And then I'm going to go and rebrand my OnlyFans page. That way, when we talk about, certain real mature podcast shows, when we have those will have to be on the OnlyFans. Plus, I'm going to utilize the OnlyFans to give y'all like an update, like a day or two before the podcast, even if we're having it on YouTube, and be like, hey, this is the topic, or hey, this is our special guest for the day. And anybody can be a guest. Everybody has a testimony and a story to tell. So if you would ever like to be a guest, and I'm talking to anybody out there on my podcast show, because I can use it right here through StreamYard and I can bring you up. Anytime that I'm using StreamYard like this, you all can come on up here and you all can, talk with me. So if anybody everybody has a testimony, everybody has a story. So if anybody ever wants to collaborate and do a podcast show with me, please let me know. So I'm going to let you all go for tonight. You all have a great, amazing day or rest of your night. I'm sorry. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. And I will have set times that I do the podcast show. I have not, made a set time yet on what I'm going to start doing those on. But I think it should be sometime after 5 o'clock of the evening, because that's when most people get off work. But people can also catch the replays, so I don't know. But hopefully next week. Well, it won't be next week, but hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be going back to work as well. So it probably will be sometime after 5 o'clock, anyways. It'll probably be like around 8, 9 o'clock at night whenever I do the podcasting, whenever I go back to work. But we'll just see how it all works out. That's why I'm waiting a couple weeks, anyways. Plus, I have to order my little microphone, and then I have to order, like, if I have a guest. I'm not going to order these yet because I'm not having no guests in real life yet. But if there's anybody in my area and you ever want to be a guest on my podcast show, let me know, because I am going to be ordering microphones that clip onto you and people can hear you better. And, that's what podcasting is all about too. You got to have your little microphone for a good podcast show. But ours is what I've been. I just love it because I'm going to do it live. That way everybody can be giving me their real life feedback. And it's just a different way of doing it. And whenever I'm on here, if we're just doing a general topic, y'all will know. And whenever I'm doing my podcast show, y'all will know, because it'll be certain days and times. I'm going to do 3 to 4 podcast shows a week. And I have not revealed the name of my podcast yet, but I'm going to reveal that here in a few days. And it's going to be really, really cute. The name of it is cute. But I am going to go to my supporter group tomorrow, and I'm going to let my supporter babes on Facebook know the name of the podcast show tomorrow. And because they get to know everything first anyways. But y'all have a great, wonderful night. And Dessa, it was nice meeting you. I love your name, Dessa Love. I absolutely love that. And if you want to, hit that subscribe button, and you can come back anytime, girl. And anybody that finds me through YouTube, click that subscribe button. It is free to do. Help a girl to reach her goals as well. I am one of those people that I love to support others. And the more that you watch me, the more you'll get to know me, and you get to see my true, authentic self. And I will see you all later. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to post a little video over here tomorrow of some different soaps that I made. And if y'all like any of them, come on over to Shauna Story on Facebook, hit me up, grab you some soaps. I'm making some almond butter soaps tomorrow, cocoa butter, shea butter, and I already have a bunch made already. So I will see you all back here definitely tomorrow, because I'm going to start coming on here daily. And I'm on StreamYard right now. So if you see that little duck over in the right-hand corner that says StreamYard, y'all can come up and talk to me as well. And we can talk whatever topic, whatever conversation. And if you would like to set it up to where you and I do a topic together, message me. Because like I said, there's people out there that thinks that they don't have any wisdom to give to the world, that they think that they don't have anything, that they can say that will help anybody. Honey, I promise you, everybody does. Every single person in this world has something that they can talk about and give back to this world. And hey, this YouTube, Facebook, Bigo, all the apps, they're all around the world, right? So you meet new people all around the world. You don't know how many lives that you can touch. You don't know how many lives that you can help. And people in general just like to watch certain people, and they like to listen to certain people, especially when somebody's being really down to earth and they're being a real person, just sitting here vibing with their people. And that's what I love to do. But I will see you all back tomorrow. Y'all have a great, wonderful night. I'm getting sleepy, so it's my bedtime. My son and I have a few things that we have to go do tomorrow. He's wanting to go look at some new beds for because we're moving. And if you go to my Facebook page, Shauna Story, oh my goodness, y'all are going to see me transform this house we're moving into in from what it looks like right now into making it beautiful. And I'm renting it. It's a trailer, but it is my home. And I am a very humble person. There's people that's made fun of me for living in a trailer. That is going to be one of my podcast shows that I talk about is people that degrade other people for where they live or how they live. Because, honey, I'm that friend that if I know you're a real friend to me and I know that you really are there for me, if you live in a tent, I will bring us McDonald's. I'll sit in that tent with you and we can have girl talk all day. You know, it doesn't matter to me where anybody lives. It doesn't matter how somebody lives to me. It matters who you are as a human and how you treat people. That's what I like to see. I love to see other people treat other people well and good and be kind in this world. We need to show more kindness on these apps. We need to show more love on these apps. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic right now, because that's going to be a whole hour podcast show about just respect and different things. So I can't wait. It's coming. And I can't wait to reveal the name of my podcast name to you all as well. Y'all have a great night. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be over here daily as well, as much as I can. I do have some videos already uploaded, some shorts. If y'all don't care to go watch those, please do. If you want to sprinkle or share out these lives over here, if you want to share out my shorts, please do. I appreciate you for that. Get as many people over here as we can, because when we reach 800 subscribers, and it's free to hit that subscribe button, that is free to do. Whenever we get to 800, I'm going to start the podcast episodes on my life. So I know everybody's been waiting to hear the full story on my life. So good night, everybody. Sleep well, rest well, say your prayers. Good night.